Hi students, welcome to online classes, degree first year, English medium. Dear students, we discussed the second unit. Already first unit successfully completed and we are discussing the second unit. In the second unit, the lesson second unit name is production analysis. The second lesson is production analysis. So, to produce the goods and services, we need factors of productions. What is the production? The raw materials are converted into a final good. What is the final good? The goods which are useful to us. The goods which are useful to us. So, how can the goods are produced? Means the raw materials are conversion into the final goods. The raw materials are conversion into the final goods are called production. Production means the creation of goods and services. With one thing to be noted here, production means not only goods, the services are also production. So that's why we have to read and we have to say the goods and services, the creation of goods and services, creation of goods and services are called production analysis. Let me analyze it. So to produce the goods and services, what we require? Any goods or services you want to produce, you need two factors of productions. What are the factors of productions? The factors which are helpful to the process of the production. The factors which are helpful to the process of the productions are called production factors. Let me say here, factors of productions. Factors of production. Simple. Suppose land, labor, capital, organization, and moreover we can say technology or the technical progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are all called factors of productions. To produce the any goods and services, land, labor, capital, organization, and technology also. And without technology we can produce, but without these 4 factors of productions, we can't produce any goods and services. For example, first factors of production is land. Can you produce without land? No. Where you produced? On the surface of the land. The land are different soils are there. Okay. And land is the first factors of productions to produce any goods and services. So land is the first factors of production. Then labor. Without labor we can't produce. If the organizer wants to get the more profits and losses, totally depends upon the production of the labor. Is it? So the labor is the key role, playing a key role for the production process. So labor, then capital. This is most important. The capital is most important to produce the goods and services. Without capital, we can't produce. Then organization. What is the organization? Means to coordinate the factors of productions and to establish the industry and to run the industry, there should be need to the organizer. To establishment the industries established and run, the both are important. And who take the responsibility to bear the losses and profits? He is only the person is organizer. Organizer always try to bear the profits and if incurring the losses he wants to bear, when he established the industry and run the industry, the one and only the dynamic person is a organizer. And sometimes if you want to increase the more and more production, we use the technical in the process of the production. And moreover, can be used without these factors, so without cost, free of cost? No. When we use these 4 factors of productions, we have to pay the remuneration of the factors of productions or factor pricing. We have to pay the factor pricing. For example, when we use the labor, we have to pay the rent. Land gets rent, labor gets wages, and capital on interest, organization on profit. Sometimes may organizer get losses also. These are the factors of productions. These are the factors of productions, and these are the factor pricing. These are called factor pricing. Which are called factor pricing? Rent, wages, interest, profit, and technology gets the royalty. Royalty are the factors of factor pricing of technology. So these are the factors of productions and factor pricing. So without these factors of productions, we can't produce any goods and any services. Okay, so that's why these are the factors of productions and these are the factor pricing. One hand, and the other hand is see here, production function. What is the production function? The relationship in between production and production factors are called production function. How? For example, this is a output. We can say O means output, or you may take Q also quantity. It's a symbol to identify. Output of X good, function of land, labor, capital, organization, technical progress. See here, OX, production of X good or output of X good, function of, simple, function of land, labor, capital, organization and technology. These 4 are called factors. See here, these 4 are called factors. This is called production. OX, output of X commodity, output of X commodity or production of X commodity, function of land, labor, capital, organization and technology. So what are the relationship in between them? The relationship in between production and production factors is called production function. The relationship in between what we are discussing, the relationship in between production and production factors, the relationship in between production and production factors are called production function. For example, if output increases, the factors of production also increases. If the production decreases, the factors of production also decreases. Means factors of productions are total. For example, production is always depends upon these factors of productions. Production is depends upon these factors of productions. Why? Because if any changes in factors of production, so there is a changes in output. There is a changes in output. So This is the relationship in between production and production factors. Okay, so this is called production function. One hand. And the next one is on the basis of the time. On the basis of the time, one is very short run, and a long run. Simple. On the basis of the time is divided into three categories. One is very short run, and a long run. In the very short run, for example, if we want to increase the production, when we want to increase the production, the factors of production also increases. Land should be increases, labor should be increases, organization and capital and technology. So should be changes. Means if you want to increase the production, factors of production also increases. If we decrease the production, the factors of production also decreases. So in the very short run, if you want to increase the production, the factors of productions are not supported. Why? Because it's a little more time, little bit of time. So in the very short run, all factors are fixed. Land, labor, capital, organization, all factors are fixed. No one factor is supported to increase the production. Okay, so this is the first one, very short run. So due to the very short run, this is called market period. Very short run is also known as market period. Why? Means so there is no time to increase the production due to there is a increases the prices of the commodity or goods and services. So it is a market. Market means high price. The price will be high due to it is a lack of the supply. Okay, so very short run, all factors are fixed. And short run, little more time is there. So few factors are changed. Variable means changing factors. Few factors may be changed and few are fixed. If you want to increase the production, and few factors will be support and few are not support. Means fixed variable factors and fixed factors in the short run, but in the long run all factors are variable. Why? Because we have a lot of time to change the all factors of productions. Easily we can change the land, labor, capital, organization, technology. What we want to change to increase the production, it is possible to change all factors of productions. We have a lot of time. So as a result, all factors are variable. We can get the more productivity in long run. So this is the base on the time. The time is divided into three categories: very short run or short period, short run or short period, long run or long period. So this is the classification of time. So students, so this is the information of production function. Okay, so thank you very much.